Okay, welcome to the second video in this series. We're back to our WordPress install here. What we want to do is log in, and surely I hope that you kept your information handy. So what we'll do is enter our username, password, and log in. We are logged in, and if you're familiar with WordPress, some of this may bore you, but what I'm going to cover is setting up permalinks and cover comments real quick, and then we'll get with the plugins. Let's go down to, first thing we want to do is go down to permalinks, left hand side, click it. And I will note that if you're on your own server or maybe some unknown hosting service, GoDaddy, I don't know about all those. I'm covering a cPanel install here from HostGator. I do know that sometimes you have to set permissions on files manually to get this to work. If that is the case, you will need to contact your hosting provider to find out how to do this. If you're with HostGator or one of the popular up-to-date hosts, you probably just follow right along here. Okay, there's a couple of different ways we can do this. It's really, on the actual, what a permalink is, let me explain that real quick, is default is just like this, okay? And it's not a very search engine friendly URL. What we want to do is we want to get the actual, what am I trying to say here? We want to get the actual name of your post in the URL. So the more you do that, the better it works out in the search engines, from what I have observed. So in other words, we're going to, if your post is about source code goldmine and you name your post source code goldmine, that's going to be in the URL and it'll be here. We'll cover that more shortly, but I want you to understand what we're doing here. There's a lot of different ways to go about this, and I really there's so many different ways to go about it. I don't really know which way is best for you. I know what works for me. So the month and the name, that's okay, but what I like to do is I like to go as in likes. Okay, you see I just entered in and knocked out some of that stuff. I've got a forward slash there and a forward slash there, and I have left the post name just like it is with an ending forward slash. So it will be my URL likes this post name. That you may want to call it something else. You may want to put another keyword in there, experiment around, but that is how that I do it. Okay, then we'll do a save changes, and you'll see that it's updated. If you have problems and you need to update your file manually, your htaccess file, then it'll tell you here. In this case, I do not have to worry about it. I'm updated. Permalinks are good. Okay, discussion. Now, this is another one that this is really kind of outside the scope of this video, but I want you to be aware of it if you're new to WordPress. If you do not want people to post comments to the articles and moderate it, then you need to change these settings. Okay, there's a couple of different things. All right, anyone can post a comment, and it's help for moderation. If you check it, if you leave it at default and check this one right here, that means that you must approve every comment. So, that's the way I'm going to do this one here. And if you want them to actually register and log in to comment, you would check this one, but I really don't recommend that. You can just choose which comments you want to post, because you will get spam. That's the facts of life. We can't get around it. We get an email wherever you go. So I left everything just like it is. I checked administrator must always approve the comment. So there you go. Go down to the bottom, and let's see here. Well, you can't see it right there. It's too far down, but save your changes. Okay, if you are successful changing it, it will say settings saved. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's see here. I want to show you the general one more thing for those that's new. And we want to do the blog title and the tagline. Okay, you want your blog title to be related to what you're doing. You know, if you're in the internet marketing niche, you need something that is up there related. I highly suggest that. But what I've done here is, for this example, I put my title and my tagline in. Now, I'm not going to cover anything else here on the actual setup of WordPress. There's too many tutorials on that. Let's move on to the plugins. And the plugins will be a separate video, because there's some people that would like to skip over this one. I'm sure anybody that's familiar with WordPress will probably be bored by this video. So I'll see you in the next video.